out, you're going to extend Tony Pollard, give him a long-term deal to be the running back of the.
All right, in this video that I stitched, the gentleman is suggesting that a fantasy year for us, GM-wise, would be to re-sign Tony Pollard to a long-term deal since he's the running back of the future, and to re-sign Dalton Schultz to a long-term deal because he's earned it or something to that effect. All right. No, you cannot re-sign Tony Pollard to a long-term deal. You had your opportunity with Tony Pollard as your running back, and you sat him because you had signed Ezekiel Elliott to a long-term deal, knowing what good and well that signing running backs to that second contract does not work out by and large. We figured that out with DeMarco Murray, and then we renegotiated that when it came to Ezekiel Elliott because we really liked Ezekiel Elliott. Well, you drafted Tony Pollard. We saw the flashes for what Tony Pollard could do early in his career, but he sat the bench because you paid Ezekiel Elliott. I love Zeke, but he should have been playing. Tony Pollard should have been playing a lot more and a lot sooner, but you couldn't do that because you were beholden to this contract that you gave to Zeke. Now, Dalton Schultz, he played fine, whatever. You're not going to re-sign him. You have discovered Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot. They both showed you abilities to step into this tight end role. But now you're going to pay Dalton Schultz. That just puts them back on the back burner. And then you're going to do the same thing with Tony Pollard. You're going to realize 2 years from now, oh, these guys can play. And now we have to pay them. And we didn't get anything out of them because we made them sit the bench because we were paying Dalton Schultz. You can't do that. This is why you've got to be more aggressive and more ruthless with your roster building and with the players you let play regardless of the contracts. Because otherwise you're going to end up losing out on a player like Tony Pollard. Yes, it's sad, but you cannot give him a long-term contract. Case in point, who started for the Chiefs Super Bowl? Isaiah Pacheco, 7th round player. He replaced Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who was a 1st round player. Yes, he got hurt, but yes, he was healthy coming into the Super Bowl. And you know what? They didn't activate him for the Super Bowl. They stayed with Isaiah Pacheco, a 7th round running back. The value for running backs is just not there when you're talking about giving them that 2nd and 3rd contract. I loved Tony, what he did. You have to move on. For no other reason than you don't have the money to tag him or give him a long-term deal. Yes, you can make it work, but at what cost? That money is better spent solidifying your offensive line